light nga lang, pero...
I hope you're enjoying your lunch. I'm sorry, late na. And may konting nervous siyempre kasi matagal na rin hindi nakakaawak ng mikropono sa mga press conference.
I know.
Alam mo, pag sa press na, parang nakakatakot talaga yun.
Hindi rin. Iba na po ngayon ang ano. Wala na yung mga nataray ng kasabayan. Ano naman, di ba? Totoo naman.
Pero mga bata ngayon.
Sobra po. Look at them. They're all, wala pa yung mga wala pang 30 lahat dyan. Sharp.
Kanya nga, naninibago nga ako, di ba?
Kanina when the Oscar enters the venue, talagang ando na amazed. I'm still amazed by his, hindi ko siya misgender ha, okay lang daw sa kanya, Tito Oscar, and pronoun pa rin niya is his and him. Ayan, so, talagang looking at him, sabi ko, Tito Oscar, ito pa rin talaga yung nakikita namin. Ay, di ba, na napaka-proper, napaka-fitness, so soft-spoken. And later we get to hear from your kwento what your role in the movie is.
Yeah.
Thank you. Alright.
Pero pag-ikiusap lang ako na, this press con natin, please focus your interview sa, or to, ako kilala niyo na ako. Si Isabel, hindi po, siya ang nagkadiingot talaga sa pamumuno. Para makilala niyo siya kung sino ba talaga si Isabel.
Alright.
Hindi na yung pag-iusap ko lang ako kasi hindi na ako bago.
The actress and our producer, please welcome Miss Isabel Pique. Greet everyone.
Good afternoon, everybody. Sana nabusog kayo. It's me tomorrow. But not a love story, ha? So I'm happy to marry. So naisip ko lang yun, I was thinking, ano kaya? But I know how life works. Pwedeng this meeting could be, or that movie would be the end of my career, it could be the start of my career. Nobody knows. I give it up to God. I give it all to Him. But sitting in front of you here right now is already my biggest achievement. Me or gonna break me. If you're gonna make me, bilisan natin ang konti because I'm not getting any younger. I'm 51. Humahabol na lang ako sa mga nangangarap mag-artista. So if I'm given the chance, gawin na natin. But if you're gonna break me, please break me gently. Thank you so much for having. I really appreciate it.
Thank you, Miss Isabel. Sabi ko nga kanina, wala akong idea about what the project is all about. Nakita ko natin. But today, finally na-meet na natin siya. Miss Isabel, kwentuhan mo kami. Sino si Miss Isabel Pique?
I am a mother of 4, happily married. My children are all in the United States. My husband is there. Aside from that, I am modeling for Mr. Oscar Peralta, exclusive for Mr. Oscar Peralta. I'm his fashion news without any contract. Not raised my mom, but I helped my mom. And I raised 4 kids. So 3 years ago, so I'm 51 right now, my husband told me, nung umalis na yung pangatlong anak sa bahay to go to college, sabi niya, it's you time. Do whatever you think to make you happy and successful. Yung talagang gusto mo. Because I've seen you work all the time we were together and when you started early. So parang, ikaw naman, kung magtatrabaho ka, para naman sa sarili mo. So now I am semi-retired. I am still working as a part-time person, pero I am Vice President of Silicon Publishing sa San Francisco, California, pero semi-retired na nga. And yung ginagawa ko ngayon ay exclusively model for Mr. Oscar Peralta. And happy ako, masaya ako. And if given the chance na magkaroon pa ulit ng panibagong movie, happy pa rin ako. Kasi parang ito yata yung gusto ko that I never dreamed of. It never crossed my mind since I was young. Because growing up, I know I don't have it to be an actress. You know, the height, the look, with everything, parang hindi ako yan. But I look up to them. Lalo na si Paraluman is my favorite. So hindi ko inisip, pero masaya pala. Alam mo yung, I I feel proud of myself. I feel beautiful. I went to a wedding last month. I was introduced by my aunt as artista na pamangkin. And then someone asked, saan? Pero yung saan niya yung parang malaking question mark. So ang sinagot ko sa kanya ay sa international po kasi.
Wow, oh, di ba? Ganun naman talaga.
Talagang pa-international.
Parang naisip ko kasi hindi pa ako kilala sa Pilipinas, magiging international ang La Viuda. Parang naisip ko lang yun to answer her question. She gave me that saan question. Naisip ko international. And then, later on, sabi ni Tito Ed, Isabel, natanggap yung movie natin sa Canada Film Festival. So sabi ko, ay, hindi ako nagsinungaling at hindi ako nanloko. International na ang La Viuda.
Oh, di ba?
Yeah, so, yun, that's who I...
Binigay mo na lang talaga na gagawin ko na yung gusto ko.
Ang nasa isip ko dito when I did this, parang baka kasi there was a time that I prayed because I was modeling for Mr. Oscar Peralta. My children are based in America. Ang asawa ko nandun. So parang, there was a time, I'm happy, I'm not saying I'm not, but what do you want me to do? Bakit mo ko pinauwi ng Pilipinas to spend more time with Mr. Oscar instead of my husband? Bakit pumapayag siya, but okay lang sa kanya? And lagi sinasabi ng asawa ko, whatever you do, I'm proud of you. So, I prayed. I asked for a sign, parang, ano ba talaga ang gusto mong gawin ko? I want to help people. I want to have my own foundation. I want to work with Mr. Oscar Peralta. Pero parang may kulang eh, there's something. So, give me a sign. And then after, then I went back to the United States. Sabi ko, dito na lang muna ako. Then Mr. Ito Oscar Peralta, ito Oscar. Yeah, so he called me. Tapos sabi niya, Isabel, pinangarap ko bang maging artista? Tapos sabi ko, hindi po. Tapos sabi niya, because meron akong nakausap, a very good friend of mine, si Tito Edital Field. Meron siyang gustong i-offer sa akin na magkasama tayo. Sabi niya, di ba pangarap natin, there was a time we talked na mag-artista kaya tayo because napanood ko yung movie niya with Fanny Serrano. Napanood ko yung Tarima. So nag-uusap sa movie? Tarima. Yeah, I watched it. I watched it. So, yung sinabi niya mag-artista, sabi niya kung makakauwi ka rin, I went home. Nakilala ko si Tito Ed, nakilala ko si Direk Buboy. At first, it didn't work out because may binigay na script, tapos parang hindi para sa akin. So, I thought wala na. But maybe, you know, the sign na nakita ko that maybe this is the path that God wants me to go is when the first script didn't work out, I said no. Parang iba na lang. Huwag na lang ako. Nagpo-produce kami. Pero yung script, it's not me. And then what happened is, biglang sinabi ni Direk, no, I'll make the script for you, yung bagay sa personality mo, sa gumawa siya. Next meeting, nung nabasa ko yung script, nabasa ni Tito Oscar, nag-agree kami. Eto tayong dalawa, this is really us. Because gusto rin niya yung character. So, maybe I'm wrong or maybe tama ko. I feel like this is a sign from God. This is what He wants me to do. Kasi masaya ako. And I'm sure I can help a lot of people, especially the Ephesus Foundation.
Alright.
Miss Isabel yung script na ganitong genre, tinatanong ni George.
When, kasi nung nag-meeting kami nila Tito Ed, wala pa yung bagong script. Then I said no doon sa isang script. Ang sabi ko lang, parang ayoko nung naaapi. Parang ayoko yung ganong klaseng role. Growing up very poor, ay parang ayoko, gusto kong kontrabida. Yung character, that's what I want. So, I didn't know what happened. After 1 week, binigay sa akin ni Tito Ed yung bag. Aside from that, kasi si Tito Oscar yung kasama. So So we were just talking, ay, kailangan ano ka, maganda ang gamit mo, gagawaan mo who fought back. It's parang gano'n ako sa tunay na buhay, but I'm not violent. And I don't fight with people, but I'm somebody na hindi ako papayag na parang apihin. So, nagustuhan ko yung character. So when we were doing the shoot, parang nag-enjoy ako. And there's something about this movie na talaga very happy and proud ako. Naglaro ako eh. That's the example. Naglaro ako. But not I don't know how you would interpret
Yeah, naintindihan namin yun,
naglaro.
pero in-enjoy mo.
Yeah, nakikita ko, ang daming stress. Because tuloy-tuloy, mga puyat, mga kuto, may sumisigaw, may nagagalit. Ay nakikita ko sarili ko, artista, and then may mga extra from San Pablo, nagpapapicture sa akin. So hindi ako napagod. Hindi ako nalungkot, hindi uminit ang ulo. Parang feeling ko, those couple of days in my life, artista ako, may nagpapapicture. Tapos ang tinatanong nila, saan pa po kayo lumabas? Siyempre, hindi nila ako kilala. Kasi sabi ko, hindi ngayon pa lang, pero lalabas ako ng madami. Nakikita ko kung paano sila gumagalaw pag shooting. May napaka ng stress. Pero kung naisip ko, artista ako, yun ang pinakaunang shooting na napanood ko sa buong buhay ko.
Sarili mo pang pelikula.
Sarili ko. Ako yung artista.
Hindi mo po rin pala sa camera. Hindi ka ba nervyos o tama lang relax ka lang?
Siguro kasi ang personality ko, hindi ako nervyosa eh. Parang kahit tarayan niyo akong lahat dito, okay lang ako. That's me. Hindi ako sensitive. I don't get offended. I don't get hurt. Hindi ako So, parang, the nervyos, I wouldn't say really yung nervyos that I cannot. Ang pinakatakot ko, I don't know how to cry kasi hindi ako talaga iyakin. In fact, it's off the record, even when my father died, hindi ako umiyak because ang inisip ko, ako yung eldest, I'm 16, ang nanay ko is a housewife, mamamatay kami sa gutom. So, ang inisip ko, hindi yung lungkot that my father died, ang inisip ko, paano kami? So that's my personality. So, nahihirapan ko, after your question,
I'm sure in-approve mo to, Isabel. Pero yung finally nakita mo, may movie focus kami.
nung nakita ko ito, hindi lang ako iyakin eh. Gusto ko umiyak, pero syempre ayaw tumulo. Iba yung paglalanda. Kahit ang mga waiters na nasa lubong ko, artista ako ha. Kasi minsan gusto ko kumbinsihin yung sarili ko na artista ako. Pero of course, nobody knows me. So, nasa si Tito Ed. Kami ni Tito Ed, kami nila Fernan, nag-meeting kami, nagkikwentuhan kami. Siyempre may mga pangarap, may mga ano. Sabi ko, alam mo Tito Ed, aside from today, na I feeling ko sikat ako. Feeling ko artista ako, having all of you here. Sabi ko sa kanya, ang pangarap ko lang Tito Ed that will make me fulfill the view the actress is, yung isang araw maglalakad ako or kumakain, may mag-approach. So, excuse me, ikaw ba yung nasa La Viuda? It's a joke that I tell everyone, but it's a serious joke. Meron lang gumawa nun sa akin na isa, so abangan niyo ako kung nasa na. May isa lang na gumawa nun, alam mo ang maiisip ko, I have achieved something, and yun lang yung hinihingi ko sa buhay ko, yung may makakilala sa akin.
Ilan po bang gusto niyo, Miss Isabel? Karata na ako dito.
But anyway, ang question pala is the poster. So yun, nung nakita ko siya, iniisip ko kung saan ko siya ilalagay sa bahay ko pag uwi ko. Parang sa Ampar, tapos ito, at may mga bibigyan ako. So I'm talking to Sheila, magkano ba yan? Mag-order ako, bibigyan ko lahat ng pamilya ko, baka sakaling ilagay nila. So out niyan si Tito Ed, Little Phil. So sinabi lang niya sa akin, may criteria sila on every aspect of the movie na hindi ko kabisado kasi nasa na siya production side na. yung camera, yung mga ganyan. But then we waited, kinausap namin, kinausap niya yung mga dapat kausapin. Kasi nalaman ko na lang, natanggap siya sa film festival sa 60th entry. October, ang date nila yata para sa award date is October 23. Being an actress, Fed, being a person since bata ako. Alam mo yung tanggap ko ang buhay, there is black and white, there's negative, there's positive, there's left or right. Pero naisip ko, I think every negative or positive publicity is still publicity. Kung meron mga negative, I'm not gonna read them. Because I don't want any negative comment to pull me down. I cannot please everybody. So, babasahin ko lang yung positive. Pag yung negative, ay ayoko. So, kung meron man, tanggap ko yun. You can tell me I'm a bad actress. Tanggap ko yun. People can tell me I'm not gonna make it. Tanggap ko yun. Pero, pag hindi yun ang nangyari or I can prove them wrong, mas magiging happy ako. But I'm not gonna be sad with negative publicity because I know who I am. Alam ko, hindi talaga ako. Artista na ako ngayon, pero hindi talaga ako artista. So whatever negative writing about the movie, parang matatanggap ko. Any negative writing about myself, it's still welcome. Because it's not gonna be the end of the road for me. And my career is not based on ano yung sasabihin ng mga tao. It's gonna based on tinanggap ba nila yung pelikula, pinanood ba, may bago ba na mas maganda, and paano ba ang relationship ko with the press and with my co-workers. Because most of the time, bashers are the people na nakita ka lang ng 1 minute. Parang, ay, matanda na siya. Ay, eto ka na siya. So,
Without seeing the actual produkto, di
to
ba?
answer your question, pag may negative sa akin, parang okay lang, hindi ko na lang mabasahin. I'm still gonna be the same happy person.
The Filipinos to watch this.
Nangarap ko nga lang may mag-acknowledge sa akin, so lalo na parang
Let's pray na paano siya
nangarap ko lang may sumalubong na, palagi ko talaga itong kinikwento na, it's a serious joke. Gusto ko lang may sumalubong na approach, excuse me, ikaw ba yung bida sa Latino? Yun lang yun, sir.
Kilig ka na.
Oo, hilig sikat na ako.
Sorry, may pabol lang. Gusto ko marinig yung thoughts nyo kasi usually yung Philippine movies, hindi siya, mahipahirapan para mapuno yung mga sinihan. So, anong thought process nyo dito na balak nyo siyang ilagay sa sinihan ngayon? Tapos mahirap makakuha ng audience for that.
Medyo struggle nowadays sa Philippine movies po na to hit big time with the mga sinihan makapagpapuno ng Philippine sinihan Miss Isabel. So, the question is,
Yung thought process, kung talagang ipupush through nyo siya, and then kung sakaling matuloy, anong expectation nyo? Yeah.
Hindi ko alam kung Hindi ko alam kung kaya ko punuin ang mga sinihan. That's why naisip din namin special screening. So I really don't know how to answer your question because it will all depend. And parang nakikita ko with this press conference, people might talk bad or good about me. So maririnig ako. So maybe it would help. I think this day would help in the publicity of the movie. So it's all up to you kung mapupuno ko yung sinihan o hindi. Pero kami nila Tito Ed. Kasi gusto ko eh. Happy ako eh. So kahit kung makapakita niyo ako sa mga mall nagbebenta ng sarili kong ticket, I am willing to do that. I will do everything for this movie. Tapos pakiramdam ko, this is my icebreaker.
you're good? Go.
Puro luma, yung mga black and white. So I love paraluman. Sa mga lalaki is Mr. Eddie Gutierrez. My big crush, since I was young, is Mr. Joel Torre. Pangarap kong makita in person. One picture with Joel Torre lang yung pangarap ko. And I love Lea Salonga because growing up, I'm not really into movies eh. I'm into theater, yung mga play. So, yeah, mga musical and plays. So I admire Lea Salonga, Joel Torre, and kadalasan mga lumang artista.
So bakit hindi si Mr. Joel Torre pinili niyo para maging leading man dito?
Kasi si Tito Ed ang
Casting.
So, hindi na magulo ang camera. Parang ito yung color na ginawa nila. So, nakikita I am willing to do 100 movies kung tutulungan ako ni Tito Ed. Kasi wala akong alam. So, everything is up to Tito Ed.
Story niyo kasi from not being in showbiz kasi lahat kami we're media so alam natin yun kalakaran sa showbiz pero kayo po bago ang tindi ng pangarap niyo kaya parang sa amin parang nagkakaroon din kami ng hope as kasi sabi niyo nga po sugal na po yung paggawa ng pelikula actually hindi lang naman po kayo sumusugal as of now since pandemic kasi maraming talagang producers lahat na Pilipino na sumusugal. Pero ang galing kasi parang kayo po ang tindi ng manifestation nyo. Ngayon po, nagtato ba kayo? Actress na kayo.
Nararamdaman natin talaga yung desire
Sa
niya.
ano na, hindi mag-international ako. Tapos tuloy na international. Bakit hindi natin pangarap?
I think I've said this. Minsan ayoko na lagi before ito. Pero growing up, I grew up in the slums of Quezon City, the squatters area of Sandigan Bayan. We are the Sariton people na bumubuhan ng pagkain sa basura. In fact, the owner of this place is my first cousin. Kami yung nangangalakal ng mga basura. And now she has a restaurant, dalawang sila restaurant. She travels around the world. Her kids are at Lasal and magkukolehiyo sa Chicago. Being from a family with, parang kung Pilipinas may kuryente, wala kami noon, wala kami tubig. Who would have thought that one day I would be sitting in my cousin's restaurant, being introduced as an actress? Nung humiwalay ako, marami ang nagagalit sa side ng pamilya ko because
kasi let's face it, you started medyo late na, journey ng music ka sa showbiz, at ang competition kasi parang nalang kabataan competition.
having a press conference para sa isang artista, I have already made it. And having a movie, I have already made it. So kung hindi, it's gonna be a good experience. Palagi kong sasabihin, dati akong artista and I'm gonna show the short clip all the time. Because I do that. Pag may hindi naniniwala, talaga artista siya, pinapakita ko. So,
It doesn't bother you.
no, it doesn't bother me. Tapos naisip ko nga kanina with her question, may bago akong pangarap. Palagi ako may mga pangarap na pasundot-sundot. Naisip ko pag nanalo ng Canada, pangarap ko yung pagbaba ko ng airport. But on the other hand, kung eto na ang the start of something big for me, I will never forget that you are all with me. You joined me in this journey. So sana magkita tayo ulit. At this time, may mga nagpapapicture na sa akin. Ikikwento ko na yun sa inyo. So as of now, I leave it all up to God, to you, to the whole production team. So sana, kasi masaya ako sa ginawa ko at gagawin ko pa. So I'm hoping for the best. And if it doesn't happen, I still want to thank all of you for the experience of being an actress. So thank you so much.